just finished Mount Langley and we came across the valley. We're gonna try White Mountain tomorrow. We're on White Mountain Road, and here are the Sierra Nevadas. Going to try and summit White Mountain tomorrow. We're on Langley over there earlier today. There's Whitney, Williamson. A little bit closer, we have Mount Sill, Pomonium, North Palisade, Thunderbolt, Mount Agassiz. All right, it is Thursday morning, the 11th. Climbed Langley yesterday and drove across Owen's Valley. You can see the Sierras over here to the White Mountains. A bunch of really cool ancient Bristlecone pines. Long drive over dirt road, couple hours, but now we are at the gate. So at 11,700 feet, something like that. Not as much of a climb as it was yesterday, but just really cool terrain. Just big, expansive alpine meadows. I'm excited to get up high, so we'll see how it goes. At the Marmot Mafia in the Barcroft gate parking lot. Marmot don't care. Please just do not chew the brake lines. Thank you. Ooh, that was chunky. Look at this guy. Oh. About 2 miles in, just reaching Barcroft Station. Way up on this high plateau, about 12,500 feet. You can just barely make out what I think is Patriarch Grove, all the super old Bristlecone pines. It's really cool terrain up here. So different than the Sierras. But we continue on. White Mountain's about 5 miles past this or so. We'll see. Feeling good. Barcroft Station, weather monitoring station, research facility. You got a few more structures. About 13,000 feet, a little shy, maybe 12,750. We're headed way out that way. That should be it. It's kind of different being up here in the Sierras. When you're at this height, you got quite a few peaks. So from this perspective, you can tell that White Mountain used to be a volcano. It's like a collapsed cinder cone. So you have all kinds of magma that's coming up and the chamber just collapses in on itself. You can tell that really dark rock and red rock is more indicative of, I don't know, being volcanic. Then you got these, like, I don't know, basalt spires around it. It's really cool. There's a couple spots in the Sierras that are like that. Specifically, I'm thinking of like the Cahuilla Peaks in the southern Sierra. Kind of a similar geology or morphology, I guess. And like Vandiver Mountain, a few peaks, and Mineral King reminds me of that a lot. Which is super cool. It's nice being up here in springtime. You got like flowers on the ground. It's not super arid and dried out yet. Right, here we are about 2.5 miles in. We got some cover from the wind, but that's looking out towards Nevada. there's a ripping wind going from west to east. And I know as soon as I summit, it's going to be like 40 knot, 50 knot gusts. It's going to be pretty intense. But yeah, super cool. I feel like I'm on Mars. Really cool view of the White Mountains and sand dunes. I'm not sure if that's Death Valley, but it's out somewhere towards the southeast. Super cool. There's this bright shining light. You probably can't see it on video, but out that way. I want to figure out what it is once I get some service. Onwards. Made it to the summit of White Mountain. Pretty sure this is the third tallest peak in California. Gonna get a little windy once I go over to this side. There we go. White Mountain Peak and all of the Sierras. Got a couple bivvies up here. It's so crazy. This wind gauge is absolutely firing in real time, but doesn't look like it on video. But I bet you can hear some of the wind. Really cool view of the Eastern Divide. I think that's Four Gables over there, the Inconsolable Range. And looking further south, got North Palisade. There's North Palisade. Starlight Peak, Polymonium, Mount Sill. There's Middle Palisade. I'm looking further south. Get to some of the bigger mountains. Mount Williamson down there. Gonna attempt that in a couple of days. That's Mount Williamson. And then Mount Whitney beyond that. Mount Tyndall in there somewhere. But just super amazing view. And just all the way across the valley. If you ever get a chance and you have the time, it's a mission to get out here, but highly recommend. Stoked. So there's the north end of the White Mountains and looking into Nevada basin and range set up. Got like the Panamint range down there and Inyo range down that way. I believe that is Death Valley. I don't think you can see all of it, but yeah, just over there, over a couple mountain ranges. Crazy. Badwater goes from Death Valley all the way up to, I guess, Whitney Portal, which is way down that way, one of the taller mountains down there. So we're going back down to the gate below Barcroft Station, and yeah, just very nice, pleasant hike back down. I ran a little bit of the way. It's pretty mellow, but yeah, don't underestimate this. It's like 15 miles total, with quite a bit of elevation gain, even though you start relatively high, but it's just spectacular. If you ever get a chance to come up here, not even necessarily to try and climb White Mountain, but just to see this view. You get up high, you see the whole Sierra crest. So that's 14er number 6, and we're driving to Shepherd Creek Trailhead today. We're gonna camp in the car tonight and then hit it early tomorrow. So that's over there somewhere. I don't know. A ways away. Yeah, thank you. Stoked. Let me know if you have any questions.